Racing at Replay Cody, just a fair break here, going out quickly there would have been Belfast Smarty. Casual Sipper gets the sling round the outside, Fair Cruisin' runs into second behind this leader, which is a Casual Sipper. Running into third was Zipping Jane. Further back in the race as they come to the corner, we've got Brilliant Jailer, Allegro Cody back behind that. Big Time Rain a mile back now with Belfast Smarty. Fair Cruisin' slips through and scores. Fair Cruisin' gets off the ballot and wins. Second to go by Zipping Jane. Casual Sipper gave it away. The corner ran third. Brilliant Jailer was the next one in, and the others were all involved in bother. The Allegro Cody and Big Time Rain and Belfast Smarty back there with Brilliant Jailer. Set. In racing, Corborn Jazzy hops out well. Kirkham Jasper just okay today. Wider on the track, Tammy's Fire goes forward. Opawa Gale sneaking through the rail, and beside that there was Kirkham Jasper, who gets flushed out. One and Embrace Me goes past it. We're followed back in the pack here by Kirkham Harvey, getting jammed up but squeezes past the couple, and Corborn Panic at the back, but Corborn Jazzy in front here by about 3 or 4 lengths. Embrace Me on the inside, the outside of that to Opawa Gale. Back and behind those runners then we've got Kirkham Harvey, Corborn Panic. Corborn Jazzy still in front. Opawa Gale coming hard. Jazzy in from Opawa Gale. Embrace Me just held third from Kirkham Harvey and Corborn Panic. Back in the race to Tammy's Fire, and Kirkham Jasper, after not winning the start, has come in last. Racing, Corbell Morris out okay, going with it was Scott No Show, and out wider on the track to Brilliant Ava. Allegro Runnings as the favourite accelerates clear, followed through here by Badoozy. Sammy Baxter the inside, further back then Corborn Hinto Power Sprinter. Corbell Morris comfortably clear on Allegro Running, Scott No Show and Sammy Baxter. Corbell Morris easily, Allegro Running second. Sammy Baxter got to third at the expense of Scott No Show, then Badoozy missed the place tonight. Further back to Brilliant Ava, and then Power Sprinter and Corborn Hint. And racing, Missing Allegro out fairly well, trying to hit off Big Fat Gypsy. Going forward was Shelley McBell. They'd be followed by Nero poking through the inside here. Allegro will go. They'd be followed back in the piece here by Opawa Tomo, Homebush Mercy. And one's been spacked towards the rear, and that's Opawa Spice. Round the corner, Missing Allegro allows. Allegro will go through the inside. Allegro will go, I think, just from Missing Allegro, who balanced up, and it's close. Followed through there by Nero. Next in there was Opawa Tomo and Shelley McBell. Followed back in the place there by Big Fat Gypsy. No Power Spice was well back with Homebush Mercy. Ready. And racing, Freddie Bedrock steps out well. Coming after it was Speed Lichter's going to go to the lead, and wider out Charlie Bobo goes forward, and also trying to poke through there was Gunner Blue Blood. Freddie Bedrock back the inside of that, now trying to get around the outside of them would have been Steal the Gold. Run through here the inside for Molly O'Shea. Back towards the rear, Chai Latte and Corborn Linz. Up front, Charlie Bobo. Checked off B. Lichter, who goes back to the lead. Now Gunner Blue Blood storming home. Freddie Bedrock back behind that. The inside of them to Molly O'Shea. In the straight, B. Lichter's holding. Gunner Blue Blood runs to second. Charlie Bobo holds third. And then Molly O'Shea next to go by, alongside of Freddie Bedrock. Behind those runners then to Chai Latte, Corborn Linz and Steal the Gold. Racing, Pixie Dust beaten out here by Johnny Bruce. Pixie Dust goes after it. Allegro Power is there early, and so's Power. Lachlan round the outside. Wider on the track there, Botany Win. We've got Corborn Bray. Oh, big trouble here. 3, 6, 8. They've all been knocked out of it. Allegro Power as well. Left a mile in front here. Power Lachlan over Corborn Bray. Allegro Power got back to third ahead of Johnny Bruce, who was in strife. Second time. Further back then to Botany Win and Power Math. And the one tailing them off was the favourite Pixie Dust. Racing, Smash Allegro wins the jump here, although going with it was Big Time Runnings and Homebush Olive the inside. Now down Great King starts to power into it. Then we've got Opar with Smoke. Round the outside of them to Corborn Frost, and the two have tailed off Mary Blue Blood and Let's Go Sprite on the corner. Smash Allegro in front, down Great King comes out after it. Then Big Time Runnings, Homebush Olive, 4, 3, 2 and 1. The first 4 to go by. Next then was Corborn Frost, that was 5th. 6th was Opar with Smoke. Probably 7th, Let's Go Sprite, and last in Mary Blue Blood. Racing, Lovers missed the kick tonight, and Corborn Midget accelerates to the lead, going hard the inside. Homebush Zane, here's Love around the outside trying to recover. They'll be followed through there by K. Martin. Good Jeans is back in behind these runners, well back in the race as they come to the corner. Here was Map My Run, Allegro Lass on the corner. Lover looms up to Homebush Zane, still wins. Lover from Homebush Zane. Third to go by was Map My Run, dashed at them late there and headed off Corborn Midget. Followed in there by Good Jeans and a heap of them, with K. Martin, Scooters Rose and Allegro Lass. Here we go, set. Racing, Opar with Shay out quite nicely, away nicely too. There was Corborn Spree, Allegro Betty between runners. Ivanov and out wider there, making time, trying to get up and around the outside. Ivanov gets a check at the first bend. Nighthawk Rose finds the rail. Corborn Eski's got a long way back, and Arcane Rampage is last. Down the back goes Corborn Spree by a couple here on Opar with Shay. 2 lengths away then we've got Making Time is followed around by Nighthawk Rose, starting to get warm. Then Allegro Betty. Corborn Eski well back, then Ivanov and Arcane Rampage in the straight, kicking hard. Corborn Spree to upset them. Nighthawk Rose dive to second, followed across by Making Time. Then off the inside we had Opar with Shay, and driving home late was Corborn Eski, but the race was all done. Further back to Ivanov, Allegro Betty and Arcane Rampage. Racing, sheer missteps sweetly here. Corborn Gunner out nicely too, and Corborn Brick followed through there by our Gypsy. Next around there was Absinthe Minded, is followed through the inside by Robin Zahud. Timber Turtle's got a long way off them, going past that Lonesome Nitro. Into the back goes Sheer Miss by a couple here on Corborn Gunner. Another couple back then to Corborn Brick. 2 back then to our Gypsy, followed around by Robin Zahud. Back in the race then to Absinthe Minded, Lonesome Nitro, and Timber Turtle is last, and Sheamus is racing away for another big win. Battle on for the Miners here. Corborn Brick through to second. Corborn Gunner bold run third, then our Gypsy. Absinthe Minded running home strongly. Robin Zahud was quite useful. Timber Turtle wasn't, and Lonesome Nitro back with that. And racing, Sedgebrook Babes out okay here. One of the best out is Asteria, but punching through the inside is Thunderation. Cheap shot Matty round the outside and burning to the lead, Lone Star Lad. Lone Star Lad to lead here. Hard on the inside there is Thunderation, then Sedgebrook Babe and Cheap Shot Maddie, and behind them then to Vito Baxter and Asteria. Down comes Lone Star Lad, wins again from Thunderation, Sedgebrook Babe. They'd be followed through then by probably Cheap Shot Maddie, although Vito Baxter made that fairly interesting. Then Angie Czar couldn't get to the lead, paid for Asteria, I should say. Angie Czar back with it. And so too there was Sedgebrook Magic. Racing 2 up was slow, best out Hujan accelerates straight across to the lead here on Chambo, who's got out well. 2 up's trying to burst through along the inside, 1 or 2 trying to get round them wide. One of them would have been Chambo out wide. There's another one up outside the leader, that's Corbin El Paso. Back and behind them then to Funky Freddy O'Powali up the straight, 3-way go. Probably 2 up the middle from Corbin El Paso and Hujan, but it's tight all round. Followed through then by Funky Freddy and Chambo beside that. O'Powali never in the call. Allegro Boomwell back with It's the Lovely, who was caught off the track throughout.